Hi everybody, Stuart, Exercise Physiologist here, to go through a home strength, mobility and balance workout for beginners. All you'll need is a bit of space, about half an hour of your time, and maybe something to lean on for some of the balance tasks if you're finding them a little bit difficult. Today we're going to start with 5 exercises. We're going to do 3 sets of 10 total. So let's start with a warm-up and we can get into it from there. So we'll start with some arm swings with these ones. Nice jelly arms. Banging them back and forth. Nice and loose. All right, next one up. Hold onto something sturdy. Make sure it's not a chair that's going to fall. And swing your legs back and forth. Trying to feel a nice stretch through the back of your leg as you come up high. Next up, back to the arms. We might do some big circles. About 10 of those, then go to some small circles. Change direction. And nice big circles. Okay, next up, we'll do some star jumps. Out and in. For about 30 total. And then lastly, some high knees, running on the spot. Got to get nice and high with them. If this is too uncomfortable, just little steps is fine. So run through that circuit a few times, more if you need to. Add any other stretching that you'd like to do, and then we can start on the main body. All right, well let's get into the strength component of the program. With the strength exercises, I'll go through a middle of the road option. If it's too easy, I'll show you a harder version, and if it's too hard, an easier version. Picking the version of the exercise that's most appropriate for you. Make sure you challenge yourself, but make sure you are picking the version that you can do safely and effectively. So to start, we have the squat, the standard squat, controlling yourself down. Nice and low, squeezing your bum to come up tall. The side on, make sure your hips are traveling backwards with this one. Controlling down, squeezing your bum to come up tall. If that's a bit much, or if your knees aren't liking it too much, grab a chair, and same thing, controlling down, and squeezing back up. You could try a higher chair if that's still too much, or a lower chair if you want to transition to a slightly bigger challenge. If both these versions are too easy, there's a couple of options. You could do the normal squat and try to introduce some weight if you've got some things at home that you can use. Another version, grabbing something steady and doing a single-legged squat. So one leg in the air, hips are traveling backwards and pushing off that leg. Hips travel backwards and push off that leg. Okay, so that's one down. Do 2 more lots of 10. Make sure you have enough rest break in between each set. Next up, got to move for your back muscles. Now, the exercise is called YTWs because we're making a Y, a T, and a W with our arms. So it'll be Y, squeeze your shoulder blades back, T, and W. Each YTW is 1 repetition. T, W. To make it easier, break in between each rep. To make it harder, you could hold some cans or small objects to make it a weighted movement. Doing a lot in a row can get pretty tough, so don't be fooled by how simple this one looks. Next exercise up is the classic push-up, but I want to be particularly strict with this one. So when you come down, nice straight line, release the hands, back, and push back up in a straight line. If you're not able to do that, and your push-up looks something like this, and you're grinding back up, I'd rather you do something more like on your knees, or you could use a kitchen bench to do an incline push-up. If normal push-ups are too easy, here's a version you can try. Hands out to the side, and rather than being on your toes, come onto the edge of your toes, and it's forwards, and then backwards. That is a fair bit trickier, so make sure you're very confident with normal push-ups before you try that version. Okay, next one up. We have a move for our hip flexors and our quadriceps. Still being on the floor. Grabbing one of your knees towards you, and with your other leg, lifting up and down. Now, the taller you are with this one, the harder it will be. So if this is too much, prop yourself back on your hands and just take the angle out of it a little bit. So 3 lots of 10 on both sides. If that's still too easy, you can try propping your hands in between your legs, legs out in a V, and going up and down. For 3 lots of 10. Okay, the last one. You might be familiar with a bridge type movement, where we lie on our backs, squeeze your bum, and control back down. Squeeze and come back up. If that's too easy, I'm going to try one-legged. So just get this leg off the ground, wherever you want to hold it, and the most comfortable is fine. Squeeze up, control down. Squeeze up, control down. If that's still too easy, and you've got a slippery floor, you can try taking your shoes off. Coming up, and then dragging your heels back towards you. Come out, and drag your heels back towards you. Use your elbows to dig into the ground with this one. So again, 3 lots of 10, picking the version of the exercise that works best for you. Okay, now a few movements to work on mobility and some balance all at once. So let's start with what's called an open book. So for this one, we're lying on our side. You can use a pillow if you need, not trying to be uncomfortable with this one. So with your top hand, sliding forwards, and then making a big rainbow arc across your body. Come back to the start and repeat. So sliding forwards, big arc coming over. Depending on your mobility, you might get to about here and feel like you can't go much further. That's fine. Just stop where you feel comfortable. You can let your knees come up a little bit, but try not to make your whole body move as you come over in that arc. Next up is a mobility movement for your shoulders and shoulder blade type area. So you want to try to relax your hands down on the floor, and we're making essentially snow angels on the floor of your living room. Now again, for some of you, you might feel like this is too much to try to force. With these types of movements, I don't really want you to try to do more than you're capable of at present. So if you're more like this, just above the ground, that's completely fine. So I'll be looking to do about 20 of these total. Next one, get yourself into a half kneeling position. If you need, put a pillow under this knee for a little bit more balance and support. I want you to start with your hands in front of you. Now with the elbow placing your forwards leg, I want you to try to bring that elbow towards the ground and let that knee come out to the side. Hold for about 10 seconds. Come back up, grab the inside of your foot, and I want you to slowly reach up to the ceiling above and hold for about 10 seconds. So swapping round into that half kneel, hands on the ground with your leading elbow. Bring that elbow down towards the inside of your leading leg and let that knee come out to the side. Hold for 10 seconds, come back up tall, grab the inside of your foot and reaching up behind for about 10 seconds. And for that one, I'd do 4 lots on each side. Next up, we're going to do a split lunge, which is a bit of a balance challenge, but also a bit of a mobility and stability type challenge as well. Now we're going to use a chair for this one, but it can be a little bit tricky, so we'll do an easier version if we need to. What I'd like you to get one foot up on a chair and slowly sit back down, trying to lower your knee to the ground. Pushing off this front leg and repeat. This is a tricky one, so if that's a little bit tough, you could do it just on the spot like this. And if that's still a little bit too hard, same thing, but holding onto something sturdy. Okay, and last one for this part, a single leg calf raise. So I want to work on the muscles in your lower leg and your balance around your ankle joint. So standing on one leg, coming up high, controlling back down. Come up high, control back down. If that one's a little bit tough, try holding on for support, or you could do both feet at once until you feel confident to try the single leg version. And that's it for the balance and mobility component of the program. Okay, so that was a home strength, mobility and balance workout. Remember, there's lots of different ways that you can exercise at home. For strength training, I'd recommend doing it probably 2 or 3 times a week, and on other days trying to do some sort of cardiovascular exercise, whether that's just going for a walk or a bike ride, or it might be doing a high intensity interval training type program. Again, find what fits in with your lifestyle and go from there. Thank you very much.